When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bears will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, ball. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Bears offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Looking downfield, it's Flagway. They'll run the screen. Made a defender miss. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. We'll see what they can. On this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and these big fellas, man, they can run so well at their size. A lot of times you see these tight ends, they don't necessarily run around you, but so physical to be able to break tackles and then make them.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, it's Blake. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Bears line up to punt it away. Be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finding an escape route. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Might as well give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. Grabbed over the middle, it's Porter. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that's...
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Blake. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the
Speeding down the left side. The 20. He's at the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Baylor! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. The Buckeyes pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Pulls it in. It's Graham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And early on, this guy has flipped on the machine switch. Nobody did that better for the Buckeyes than J.K. Dobbins back in 19. Averaged over 6 yards a carry.
Yeah, and it's really nice to be at Ohio State University where you can hand the ball to a tailback every year that can get you first downs like this. First down, first down, first down. You hand them the ball, and you know good things are going to happen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Flagway. Under fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of the off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Blake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Wide open downfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this 1st down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it at the 20. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And with time running out here in the 1st half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner goes down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. When you're facing a Like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down. Back to pass, it's Blake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the pummeling has started. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Got the quick pass.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
To the air on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they turn it into a defensive score.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Blake. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Buys a little extra time. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Oh, man, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him, just got to make the catch.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Trying the left side. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Ohio State, 45. Baylor, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Blake. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Turning it on. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So 1st down will open up the final period. The run from the shotgun.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Handoff from the gun. And the ball slipped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After back-to-back misfires, they're hoping this time's the charm on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw again. Looking for the goal line. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.